Yo guys, if you need your 12-0 completed, if you need domination completed, if you need to buy cheap and reliable MT, or you need Spotlight Sim challenges done, make sure you guys go hit up Rose NBA on Twitter. Link is in the description for that. Let's get into the video. What's good? It's Will, and I'm coming at you guys with another My Team video. And in today's My Team video, I'm coming at you guys with a slightly different video. It's not a typical gameplay video. It's kind of like a tips and tricks video, kind of explaining how to get steals and blocks with ease. I'm gonna give you guys my best tips, explain what I do, usually honestly on a daily basis, to get these steals and blocks when I'm grinding accounts or I'm just getting these evos out for you guys for gameplays. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so for points, I'm not going to really be explaining points, but how I get points easily is just simply rookie domination. Just play rookie 1-star domination, and that is probably the easiest way to get points. I'm going to be doing basically triple threat offline in this video, explaining how I get my steals and blocks easily in there. Honestly, that's where I get them. I really get them in offline. I even get my rebounds in offline. Triple threat offline is just, you can get them even faster for some reason. I don't really know how that is the case, but I don't know. If I'm doing points, I'll obviously go over to like rookie domination or one of the spotlight challenges, the rookie challenges, like the 7-minute quarter games. But for the most part, I'm in triple threat offline if I'm getting steals and blocks, which is the main focus of this video. So guys, the first important thing is lineup. So we're gonna use an Evo player that came out. I think, do I have one that came out, or did I just sell them all? Find one, so we're just gonna call up Eric Pascal. I know y'all will telling me in the comment section it was not Pascal, it's Pascal, and I honestly had no idea. I'm not a Warriors fan, and I don't watch many Warriors basketball games, so honestly didn't have a clue. Alright, 9.5k, Eric Pascal. Let's get back to the TTO online screen. As we're back to the TTO offline screen, we got ourselves an Eric Pascal. So the first tip I can give you guys is put the player you're evoing at center for blocks. We're gonna go over blocks first, and then of course we can get steals in the game too while we're getting blocks, and I'll explain that one by one. We'll go blocks first and then steals. But for the blocks, make your 2 players bronzes. It makes your life easier. It gives you better matchups. That's why people do be using bronzes, because it gives you worse players, because TTO is like a match based overall type thing, that you get worse players if you have in bronzes. Make sure the players are shorter than the player you're evoing. That's also another important thing that people forget sometimes. So you can just go here, hit R3 and compare the player, and then check their height. So he's 6'2", and I'm pretty sure Theo Pinson is, oops, my fault. Pretty sure Theo Pinson is what, 6'5"? Okay, yeah. And I'm pretty sure Pascal is what, 6'7". So this works. Pascal will be on the player center, which is very important for this. But let's get into it. Alright, notice our matchup. We got Gold Van Fleet, Gold AC Green, and Amethyst OG Ananobi. Honestly, a good matchup. You don't want to get usually tall players. You want to obviously aim for short players to get the blocks, because if you're on a shorter player, you're gonna have a higher chance of getting blocked. Into the game here, I don't really do much on offense. I usually just shoot the ball, because that doesn't really matter. Defense is where it's most important, and there's a block right there, for example. If they're doing floaters, time floaters, because honestly floaters are very important, but I want them to get on, I want to like kind of score. I mean, let's see if I can get on cold real quick. Let's just get the rebound. You probably shouldn't shoot Pascal or the player you're evoing. Honestly, that's the first mistake I just made. That's kind of a rookie mistake, but yeah, if they're going up for a floater, definitely time that. Alright, so we're in a half court scenario. Let's see. So basically, I'm obviously man. The way I set up is I like to bait the player that I'm trying to like let them score, and then when they do like a bad animation like that, I come in for a block, and that's how you honestly get a block. So baiting is going to be most important here. That's honestly what you want to do all the time for blocks. Get like If you're too far away, then they'll shoot like a bad animation. So like for example, if I'm like baiting them, which you want to kind of like bait the AI and then come over out of nowhere and get the block, they're gonna kind of shoot like a bad shot, and you're gonna have a better chance to time it. Like right there, there's another block. But yeah, guys, I really don't play offense here. Like if I make it, I make it. It's whatever. But one thing I can't suggest to make the games go faster: lose the games. They're offline unless you're really trying to get offline wins. You're here for the Evo. You're not here to win the games. That's one thing I can very much stress when I am making this video here. So you definitely just alright, my fault. I was not really paying attention. I was kind of explaining something. But anyways, you don't need to win. You're here to get the blocks. You're here to get the steals. That's your main focus. If you hit a couple of shots, that's nice. There's no problem with it, of course. See, the one thing I can say about that too, if they shoot jump shots, they tend to shoot jump shots sometimes. You can't control that. The only thing you can really control when you're going for blocks, which is probably the most annoying part, is when they come into the paint. That's kind of the main like tips and tricks I can give for blocks. So once again, offense doesn't matter. Bait the players on defense, and if they shoot the ball, you can't really control that. And just know when they go up sometimes and they come into the paint, you get a bad animation. And that's kind of the main focus and part I can give you. So in that little span of time, I got 3 blocks. That's not too bad. If you can average like 3 to 5 blocks a game, I'd say that's a solid number. Also guys, one last thing I would like to add about blocks: if you're really struggling and none of those tips help you, change your camera angle from 2K or whatever you got it on to high here. So I usually like to go 6.5 sometimes when I'm playing this. So for example, I'll just shoot a bad shot and I'll come over here, and in a half court scenario, I'll have an easier chance of blocking it. Let's see if I can actually do it before this game ends. I'm gonna fast forward and see if we can get an opportunity in half court. 15. They might shoot the ball here because they're up by a lot. That's also another thing. You can definitely limit them to actually getting like jump shots if you're kind of up by a lot. So if you want to keep the game close, they'll tend to shoot 2s. But as you've seen there, I did get the block. Honestly, high camera angle, some of you guys might not believe me, but I've seen a lot of things that make me think that the high camera angle is easier to get snatch blocks and just regular blocks as it is. But if you guys want to try that and none of my tips that I said before worked, go for it. Give it a shot. Why not? If you're struggling, you're looking to find anything that works best for you. But without further ado, let's get into the steals. Alright guys, getting into the steals, use the same team. Make sure you have bronze players in your starting lineup so you can get worse ball handlers, because we're trying to get steals here. So the worst ball handling you can have for your opponents, just play bronzes. It's probably your best chance to get not the greatest of ball handlers. So we got, okay, I mean that's not too bad honestly. Let's see if we can what we can do. Let's check out their ball handling stats before we get into this game. Alright guys, before we get into this game, let's just check out the ball handling stats on these players. So Barnett has 74 ball handling, not too bad. Dylan Brooks, what are we working with his ball handling? 66 ball handling, that's pretty decent for our sake at least. And then 45 ball handling. So they all don't have the best ball handling. So once again, you're not really here to play offense. So the one tip I can just give you is you don't really have to play offense. I'm gonna switch it back to 2K because you don't need the high camera angle for this. So the one thing I can suggest for my first tip: run up to the ball side and just tap it once like that. You see how I did that right there? So if you do just tap it once, it helps your chances. If you go along and then you go spam it and you just hit it multiple times, it actually decreases your chances of getting a foul, because you can't get a foul in TTO offline, and that does not help your cause. So that's the first method I can actually give you. So guys, honestly, that first method that I just showed you guys, I do that one, but there's also one where you can actually hit the right stick and get steals. So I honestly for me personally, I like to use square when I get steals, but you really can use the right stick. For example, right here, you can use this stick on your controller. If I zoom it in right there, that stick could help you get steals easier. Honestly, I use square, but it's honestly preference. All right, let's see if we can get another one here. Let's see what we can do. All right, dribbling on the left side. Sometimes they do the spin move, which is something you can't control. If they do the spin moves, don't get frustrated. You can actually try to predict the spin move ahead of time if you want to try that. If they're doing it over and over again and you think a spin move is actually coming, go on the right side. Don't go on the left side. Just start on the right side, for example. But I like to get steals with square. That's how I've been most effective with it. But another way you can get steals is with the right stick. Alright guys, so that concludes the video on how to get blocks and steals with ease. If you guys have any questions in the comment section down below, I will be answering all the comment section like always. If you guys are new, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Can we get 20 likes? I don't usually ask for likes, but let's see if we can get like 20 likes. But anyways guys, it's been Will. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.